Okay, so we're saying, Commissioner, budget forecasters project a revenue shortfall of $1 billion in the coming fiscal year. Okay, so these people are saying like, hey, we're predicting there's going to be $1 billion shortfall. Since there is no feasible way to increase the available funds, our only choice is to decrease expenditures. Okay, so we're saying, hey, since there's no way to increase our available funds, the only way to do this is to like decrease what we're spending. The plan before you outlines feasible cuts that would yield savings of $1 billion over the coming fiscal year. We will be able to solve the problem we face, therefore, only if we adopt this plan. All right, so what is our conclusion here? This is a good one of subsidiary versus main conclusion.
Okay, can I just give you the two conclusions and then I could. Okay, so the first one is our only choice is to decrease expenditures.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second is only if we adopt this plan.
All right, so which one is being used to support the other?
I think that the first one is being used to support the second.
So because we have to decrease our expenditures, we use this to then say, so we must adopt this plan. So if we're to like check this, we could say, we will be able to solve this problem only if we adopt this plan because our only choice is to decrease expenditures. Do you see how that because in there really helps us determine that?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. So do you agree with this, that the only way we will be able to solve, and what is the problem that we face?
The budget forecasters, they project a revenue shortfall of $1 billion.
Yeah. So do you think that this is the only way we're going to solve it is if we adopt this plan?
It could be one way. It doesn't have to be the only way.
Awesome. So go ahead and start with A and tell me like it, leave it, or hate it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, relies on information that is far from certain. Like, that's not why this is the only way. Okay, what about B?
I like it a lot. It says adequate.
Yeah,
it could be adequate, but it doesn't have to be a required solution.
Yeah, like just because the plan before us outlines feasible cuts that would work, but that doesn't mean that this plan is the only plan that would work. Maybe there's other ways that we could go about cutting money to get there. Awesome. All right, what about C?
Inappropriately relies on the opinions of experts. I mean, I guess the budget forecasters could be the opinion of experts, but it seems reliable if they're talking about fiscal stuff.
Is it inappropriate to rely on budget forecasters?
It's not.
No, that's like inappropriately relies. Like, no.
Inappropriately employs language that is vague. I don't see it.
Yeah, employs language that is vague. Like, what would be the vague language? Like, no.
Takes for granted that there is no way to increase available funds. I guess this would be like the challenger to the right answer, but there's no way to increase available funds.
So takes for granted means like we don't consider that, like we just assume this to be true, right?
Right. And I just noticed that it says decrease expenditures.
Our only way is to decrease. Okay, but we do say this. There is no way to increase available funds. We do say that there is no, but is this a problem
way
that we say this?
So it's a premise, right? So since there's no feasible way to increase the available funds, so I think it's a fact. So I don't know if I should challenge.
Excellent. No, you're perfect. It's a premise, so we have to take this as true. No,
Okay.
reasoning's perfect. So like, no, we don't take that for granted. That's a fact. We can't take a fact for granted.
Oh, that's awesome.
For you, yeah. So that's why our answer is going to be B.
Yay.
Great job.